caregivers. Susan Beamish here with the Employee Fitness Center. And today I'm going to talk to you about how to do a deadlift and a dead row. It's a really great exercise because it recruits a lot of the muscles in the back. And there's big muscle back there, so you get a really great caloric expenditure. It also helps with posture and strength, just being able to stand and be strong in your back without getting a lot of fatigue. You can use either a barbell, which I have here to show you. So this barbell has got about 30 pounds on it, I think, or hand weights. So I will go through both versions. These are 15 pounds. Start with a heavier weight than you think you would be able to use because your back is stronger than you give it credit for, and you will not get as much out of the exercise if you go too light. You can always put down a heavier weight, so it's a little more challenging to your body, and that's really what you want to do when you're exercising, is try and challenge yourself so that you get the most bang for your buck. Key to this exercise is, again, assuming correct posture, drawing the belly button in, sliding the shoulder blades in and down towards the spinal column, and trying to maintain that posture even when you're tipping forward. Now we are modifying this. This is not a weightlifter deadlift where they take the bar almost to their ankles. We're going to stop at the knee joint, so it'll be the top of the kneecap, the middle of the kneecap, or the bottom of the kneecap. All right, we're not taking it to the shin. It's a little bit too much load for the lower back, and that can be irritating. So always be careful when you're picking up your barbell or your hand weights. My heels are just under my hips. My hands are 1 thumb's distance away from my thigh. I'm going to pick my shoulders up, slide them in and down towards the spine. So that's the posture. Now the deadlift is merely tipping from your hip, keeping your shoulders in that retracted position and the arms long. So this movement happens from the torso. I'm not moving my arms at all, except to tip my body, and they're coming along for the ride. I'm actually sliding the weight or the bar down the front of my thighs, right? And the progression to that would be to open the hands, because when you do that, you're going to recruit more muscle. So notice I'm tipping right from the hip. I'm really sticking my butt out, bringing myself back up, not allowing the weight to pull my shoulders forward, because we don't want to reinforce poor postural habits. And we tend to be a little bit rounded in our upper back because of all the sitting we do, and the driving, and spend a lot of time seated. So you can see what the movement is right there. Now I'm going to put the barbell down, and I'm going to show you what it looks like with hand weights. So I will pick up my hand weights. It's a little bit different because I'm going to turn the head of the hand weight into my IT band, or right into my thigh. Again, I draw up, slide my shoulder blades in and down, and I'm pushing the weights slightly into my thighs. And so this gives me a good cue as to where to keep the weight. I'm going to just slide the weights down, tip forward, and stop at the knee joint and bring it back up. Slide the weights down, tip my body forward, and come on back up. All right, so that's your deadlift. And I'm not going to show you what not to do with the weight because it's too heavy. So you don't want to have this happen, right? Because you don't want to put strain on that shoulder. You want those upper back muscles to do some work and hold the shoulders back in a retracted position. Our dead row is a similar, well, it's a continuation of the deadlift. So pick up my weight. All right, so I'm going to tip the body forward. I'm going to pull the weight up into my belly button, slide it down, and pick my body back up. Tip over, row, down, and up. Tip, pull, down, and up. Then the progression would be opening the hands, I will tip. Now notice I pull the weight a little bit higher up into my rib cage, and that's a lot of muscle recruitment here. So you can hear that my breathing has started to pick up a little, and I'm getting warm. And that's your dead row. All right, I'll put that weight down. And it would be the same thing with the hand weights. So I'm nicely retracted. I am going to have to turn the weights, so I will slide down, turn the weights, pull, rotate back, and up you come. Tip, pull, down, and up. And as I said, this is a very excellent exercise because it helps to get your posture where it needs to be. It burns a lot of calories, and you can really progress it nicely. So you can start with weight, you think, I don't know if I can do it, and then progress up, because those are 15-pound weights that I was rowing with, and that, as I said, is about 30 pounds on the barbell, maybe 35. All right, so, and you can see that I could do it rather effortlessly, so you can really progress that nicely. I also wear weight gloves on my hands when I use the weights like that. It just makes my hands more comfortable, and it gives you some security. So that's also another tip. Anyway, I hope you got something from this and that you can perfect the deadlift, dead row, because it is a really excellent exercise and it's really a good one to put in your toolbox. Bye for now.